There's something we need to understand. Kabisa. Kiongozi, Shifo, thanks a lot for breaking down electricity charges to me. Because here's what Kenya Power wants to recommend. To increase their tariffs by 117%. That's what you'll be paying more in your household.
Yeah.
This is what you're paying right now.
Yes.
If you spend 100 shillings on tokens, the actual electricity you're buying is going to be worth 47.76 shillings. Just a little bit under 50 bob.
Yes.
The other 50 bob does not go anywhere, does not have anything to do with your electricity.
Yes, yes. Na ndio tunasema because hii Kenya Power iko Uganda ama Sudan ama Somalia, mtu atukalishe polepole leo, you know, atueleze tu kidogo polepole like a 2-year-old. Wanahesabu aje? Mimi sielewagi kabisa. Mimi najua wakikuja kukata stima.
That is it.
Mpaka nimekuwa mtu wa stima. Najishikanishia kata. Yenyewe napigiwa kashoka hapo.
So let me ask you, do you understand these charges?
Sielewi. Na unajua wanaweza amuka hivi siku moja wanasema wameongeza hivi. Sasa uwe jamani kikajaribu kukaa na tuelewanagi kabisa.
Now, if approved, this hike in the tariffs is going to be effective April the 1st.
It won't be April Fool's Day, eh?
No. Do you understand how much you spend on electricity? If you spend 200 shillings, do you understand how much of that actually buys electricity? Or buys actual electricity?
Nani anaweza tueleza polepole?
Abel Kibeta, very, very good morning to you and thank you for the love you're showing Classic 105. Evans Nzao, habari asubuhi, hope you're well.
You know, hapa tunaambianaga ukweli.
Yes.
Yes. Polepole tu. No, there's no hurry.
Do you understand these electricity tariffs? And I'm trying to wonder if it goes up by 117%.
Ni sawa, lakini
no, si sawa.
Hizi vitu zinamaanisha aje? Yeah.
Don't say this hour, si sawa.
No. You know, after you've been explained, ukielezwa vizuri, sababu unanunua hii nyama hii pesa, hii ni kwa sababu, you know, 1, 2, 3, you need to know. Kupandisha is not the issue. The issue ni hizi fuel energy charge, forex charge, EPRA charge, WRA, ana nilikuwa nafikiri ni World Rally Championship. Rep, inflation, mtu akatueleza tu pole, hakuna haraka.
Do you understand how this tariffs work? Can you give me a call on 0711-046-105 tafadhali? Because you need to understand it.
Ama unasimamishaka wewe jamaa stima, ushawahi muuliza wanakata kwa nini?
Never.
Ama anasoma tu anasema. Kwanza tukotoke nukikaa kwa apartment tunaliaga tote at the same time.
Can you give me a call? We need to discuss this because it's not something we can let go of.
You know, just understanding it.
And if you're in Kenya Power, give me a call and explain this to me because we don't get it. We imagine we don't get it.
Tutanyamaza hapa until ikiimplementiwa ndio utasikia hapa kelele.
That's the thing. We need to understand it before it gets to the point of implementation. And if you run a business, God help you, how do you pay your bills? You give me a call on 0711-046-105. Hit me up on Twitter at Classic 105 Kenya or at It's Minor Kagani. Don't forget the hashtag is Minor and Kingangi. Or let's hook up on my fan page on Facebook. Do you understand these extra charges of if you spend 100 shillings on tokens, only 47 shillings buys actual electricity? Do you understand where the rest goes? What are all these entities?
Now it's all over all the newspapers. Standard, front page, Nation. It's a national news.
Let's understand electricity this morning. And if you're an expert, we want to hear, educate us. Tafadhali, if you work for Kenya Power, please call in so we can understand you.
Ama tunyamaze tungoje yeko kwanza.
0711-046-105 is my number. Let's talk. We are breaking down electricity costs.
Hapa tuko darasani.
Do you understand how much of what you buy tokens for goes to buy actual electricity? Because now Kenya Power wants to review the tariffs upwards by 117%. Hey. Brian Mikali, Mr. Engineer, good morning. Say, I don't understand this Kenya Power kabisa. Sasa nikilipa hii ya tokens, mambo ya transport inatokea wapi? And I've paid with my phone. Hey, guy engineer. Governor Kahu, you're saying we need energy liberalization. Any producer from whatever source, provided they meet the prerequisite safety measures, should be free to sell power to whoever they want to.
So shule tuliambiwa stima inatoka hydroelectric. Kiambere, Kamburu, Masinga. So kukiwa na maji mingi ndio stima inaongezeka ama ikipunguza ndio, I don't get it. Na hizi ziko hapa Ngong Hills zina generate power.
The wind,
the turbines. Hii stima yetu inatoka hapa. No.
Those are very good questions you're asking. Because Kenyans don't understand. What I can tell you is this. If you buy tokens worth 100 shillings, only 47.76 shillings buys actual electricity. The rest goes to VAT, fuel energy charge, forex charge, EPRA charge, WRA charge, REP charge, inflation adjustment.
Because you cannot even complain. You cannot argue. First, you go weak context.
So you can't even argue.
So when you argue, wakisoma mita wakisema ni this much is that much. Na itakato tu.
So do you understand your electricity bill? Do you understand where your money goes to when you buy tokens? That's the question I'm asking this morning.
Alafu ikato so tuanze mambo ya reconnection fee. Yewe.
If you work for Kenya Power, can you see how we do not understand you and where there is a need for you to explain yourselves?
They're in Kenya.
Because maybe it's justified. Maybe even this 117% increment is justified. We just don't understand.
Hata hao wanalipa. They're in Kenya. That's why tunafaa kuelezana polepole tu. Unaona vile Moses Kuria aliamuka akasema uniform isitolewe, shule zisiuze CS, which was very good. Hivyo tunaelewana tu. Because in 2 months time wakiongeza hiyo,
and these increments kick in on April the 1st. It will not be an April Fool's joke. Trust me. Hello.
Morning, Maina.
Good morning, my dear.
How is everything?
Everything's okay. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. Now, this guy, let me make you laugh. I don't even understand when they start filing new or whatever they're saying their problem is with money. My account has got a minus money, 60,000 that they've never reconciled on my account.
50,000.
I keep paying. My money is still there. I keep calling these guys, asking them, when will you reconcile my account?
Yeah.
Every month, I just put money. It's just there, minus 60,000. And this is not the first time. Back in 2018, I had minus 85,000. They reconciled my bills, and then there was a balance of about 17. And yet, it was not allocated. So it kept on piling up again. So if somebody is sleeping on their job, not reconciling money that people are also paying, what are we talking about, Maina?
Wow.
It's so confusing.
How uko na pesa mingi? 60,000. Hata wewe.
Hata ninaomba wanirudishie.
Hata wewe ni kampuni. Wewe ni kampuni.
Can you explain that to me? Because hakuna mtu na atakuja gonge pale kwa gate na atakwambia madam, account yako hujalipa. And I don't know what they see. Sasa pesa iko hapo. Naendeleanga tu kulipa every single month. I just pay a standard fee because one, I don't get my bills. Every time I check my bills, I don't get my bills. I don't get my statements. I don't get nothing. But my money is just there, not being reconciled.
So how much do you pay on average per month?
On average, I just normally put a normal 4-5 because I know that is what I use in a month.
How much?
I'm alone about 4,500. And that has not, hata wakisoma meter, they never bring me my bill. So I put an average amount of what I used to be charged previously when a bill statement used to come, and I just put my money on that and I lock it there. During COVID, I put it a bit low because, everyone was going through their own situation.
Yeah.
So I'll do maybe 2,500 or 3,000. But every time I do my statement on the star triple whatever on my phone, I just see my negative money is there.
Amazing.
It's very amazing. And now with all these changes they want to make, what are they doing? I like that you said somebody in KPLC should actually call in and explain what is going on.
Okay.
And there was another caller in the morning who said an audit should be done.
Yeah.
And people walk out. People will be fired. A big audit should be, in fact, that should be a country directive, that this company needs to be audited and their statements and everything to be publicized. Iwekwe hapo kwa gazeti tujione, but of course itafanywa publication hapa na kule kama kawaida. Itafagiliwa chini ya carpet.
Okay. Let me reach out to them about your case because it's a very interesting case, okay?
It is. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, my God.
Ni mtu wako na pesa nyingi sana. 60,000. Mimi ningekuwa nalala hapo kwa ofisi za KPLC. Nirudishieni hizo kwanza, nikulage. Amukate stima tukae tukusikize.
Kenya Power, are you listening? Can you help us out here? Because we need to understand you, tafadhali. What is your story?
I had Pastor Nganga complaining, kumbe hii kitu itakuja ifike.
And do you understand how much you pay for electricity and where it goes? Keep calling, huh? Make sense of electricity bills, because now Kenya Power wants to recommend that tariffs go up by 117%. Me, one of my biggest question is, if you're in business, how are you surviving with this kind of tariffs? Seriously. Isn't it a big problem? If you spend 100 shillings on tokens, only 47 shillings goes to buy actual electricity. 53 shillings goes to other things. Did you know that? Did you know that? Incredible.
You see, saya makasiriko ni saya darasa kusoma.
You need to understand these things. Esther Musila, good morning, my darling. So what happens? That's my question. What's your story? Do you understand your electricity bill? Hello?
Maina.
Morning.
Good morning to you.
Yes.
Where what ya leo?
Niko poa kabisa, habari ya asubuhi.
Si mbaya, lakini sasa
mimi
nilikuwa naomba tu Mungu isimuingie leo, because I need to tell you a story.
Please do.
So, my mother is 87 years old now.
Yeah.
And she lives alone with just her and my sister at our up-country home.
Yeah.
And the only use they have for power is just a TV and maybe a couple of bulbs.
Yeah.
But they kept getting bills like 6,000, 9,000.
Yeah.
So now, because I was the one paying those bills, I started getting angry.
Yeah.
And you know, when Kenya Power says your bill is this, there's nothing you will do to change it. Doesn't matter if you will come from like Talk to Stima Plaza. They will still find a way to convince you that there's no way you are getting any other bill. This is the bill you need to pay.
Yeah.
So I decided, let's change this meter to prepaid.
Yeah.
So that I'll just be paying for power according to William Koyangu iko.
Yeah.
Ikizimika waniambie imezimika, ani unaweza tuma hata 50 bob wawache isima that day.
Yeah.
So I thought this was the end of the problem. I applied for a prepaid meter which came after like 6 months.
Yeah.
But they refused to remove the postpaid meter. And even though it's not being used, they are still charging us from the postpaid account, and the bill keeps changing from. By the way, si walisema tu wametoa static charges.
Yeah.
How can a meter that is not being used accumulate bills mpaka saa hivi vile tunaongea na wewe? We have arrears zenye zinaelekea 60,000.
Yeah.
My mother who is so old had to go to those offices and beg. Aseme ni sawa tutalipa hiyo pesa, lakini muache kuongeza kwa sababu hiyo mita haitumiki. She had to go there and make like kama mkataba na hawa watu. And then like Kingangi is saying, ukiangalia hii mambo ya hizi token, Ni kama Maina, wewe umeenda butchery kununua nyama ya 500. Unaambiwa yes, tutakunia nyama ya 500, lakini kwa hii 500 utapata nyama ya 200 kwa sababu bibi ya butcher ako na mimba na mtoto wake amefukuzwa shule. What has that to do with you buying meat? Kwa sababu Kenya Power wanafaa wakuuzie, kama umenunua token za 100 wakuuzie token za 100. Hizo bills zingine, fuel adjustment, sijui foreign exchange, those are their bills, are not our bills. Walipe kutoka kwa hiyo pesa yenye wanatoa kwetu, kwa sababu it doesn't make sense hizi vitu wanatuambia. Like now, how do you terrorize an old woman like that? Maina, mimi hata nitakupatia hiyo number in case you are going to reach out to them.
Yeah.
The account number is 328
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
636.
636.
Yes, they are
Okay.
terrorizing an old woman. Hawana huruma na mtu yoyote. Na huyo jamaa akikuja hapo na pikipiki anakuambia mimi nimetumwa nikuje ni disconnect stima. And they are threatening to disconnect the prepaid account yenye tunaweka pesa. What has that to do with anything? Kenya Power, I think they are just thieves with a fancy name, with a fancy company name. Simply put, ni wezi tu wamepewa jina fancy.
Okay.
Good day.
Thank you very much. Wow. Wow. This is incredible. The hell does this go on?
Ama wale wako ofisi na wale wako ground are two different people.
Ebu have the final word. You've really milked our morning conversation. Lakini ni sawa. We need alternatives while I. Kinoti nimekuona Kinoti. I salute you this morning. Thank you. So, I want you to close that discussion. Do you understand your electricity bill? And I think Kenya Power now, I think it's time for you to just come out and really explain these bills. And that's where you're misunderstood, because no one knows what they're really all about. What are all these other charges there? There's some we understand, like VAT and ERPA. Those ones we get. It's the rest that we do not understand. Transport, nini. Inflation. We don't wonder, what's that got to do with us? But I want you to have the absolute final word, tafadhali. Hello?
Morning, Maina.
Morning.
Sasa Maina, kama sisi kesi yetu tumekuwa tukichanga 500 kila mwezi. Kwa sababu tunatumia mita moja na tuko nyumba 12. Sasa juzi kama miezi 2 iliyoisha, hiyo bili ilikuja double. Inafaa sasa tutoe around 1000, kwa sababu sasa tumeendelea kutoa hiyo 500 na tunaona ni kama itakuja kukatwa.
500 kila nyumba.
Kila nyumba 500. Kwa sababu tuliapply, landlord aliapply tokens. Sijui sasa hii imekaa miezi 8 hatuoni kitu kikija. Sasa ndio nauliza kama wameongeza 117%. Na already juzi tulikuwa tumeongezewa double. Sasa hii tutalipa ngapi?
That's a very good question.
Sasa hii tutalipa ngapi? Kwa sababu kama tumekuwa tukitoa 500, na imefika mahali haitoshi, hiyo 500 haitoshi kwa kila mtu. Sasa hii wanaongeza 117%. Ni kuonyesha kuwa tutatoa sasa 2000 ama 3000 kila mtu.
Aki.
Na ni hizi nyumba simple tu, si ati kuna kitu tunatumia. Kama mimi natumia tu radio na TV na taa tu, bulbu ya kawaida. Sasa tunaenda wapi na tunatoka wapi? Tutaweza kweli? Si stima zitakuwa zinakatwa kila usiku. Kila usiku unasikia stima imekatwa. Kila mahali stima imekatwa. Alafu nasikia hiyo bili ukiangalia unaona sijui fuel what, sijui mara transport and nini, sijui. Sasa tunashindwa hii transport yote. Wanachanga kila mtu anachangia transport.
Yaani kila mtu.
Kila mtu anachangia transport. Hiyo gari huwezi tumia mafuta moja kuangalia nyumba 10. Kila nyumba paki itoe petroli yake. Maina, hapana, mtu angalilia maneno. Hawa jamaa watuambie ukweli. Hizo pesa zinaenda wapi?
Okay.
Asante sana, shukran.
Asante sana. Kenya Power, hello.
Morning, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Now, I wanted to read to you this January I paid for tokens worth 5,000 shillings.
5,000,
Okay, I invested 5,000 shillings, but the token amount is 2387.
Yeah.
The rest is taxes, VAT,
Yeah.
and other charges which I don't understand.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, really, what is going on?
So you bought tokens worth 5,000?
Yeah, I paid 5,000.
But the actual electricity was how much?
Token amount comes to 2387.
20, guy, less than half.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
VAT 599.
Yeah.
Fuel energy charge 1360.
Yeah.
Forex 365.
Yeah.
EPRA 5.68.
Guy.
REP charge 1119.
Yeah.
Inflation adjustment 161.
Wow.
So seriously, what is going on? Can KPNC explain to us? We don't understand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, my darling.
You're welcome.
You know, Kenya Power, we need to have a conversation. You know, maybe these things are justified. Maybe they're even out of your control. But as long as you don't explain yourself, we're always going to have a problem. We will not understand each other. Imagine we won't. It's important for you to communicate and say A, B, C, D. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem.